Okay, so after trying it, I couldn't fit the dash back in its position without removing the steering wheel. So that's what I did, remove the steering wheel. It's a little banged up and worn down, so I'm just going to get another one, a new one that fits better in this position. Okay, so right now I have everything mocked up to how it's gonna sit for the ignition. So next step is gonna be wiring the ignition. I'm gonna cut this connector off and shorten all those wires to the same length, and then make a harness with it. The way I'm gonna have everything hooked up is I'm using these soldering coupler here, which have like they have solder in it that's very low melting point, and then you just shrink them with a heat gun, and they makes like a pretty sturdy waterproof soldering connection. So that's what I'm going to use for every connection. So I have seamless harness that goes through all those different items and connectors. So yeah, fuse box is installed. I'm gonna power it on with a 40 amp relay. Yeah, one thing you didn't see is I did connect the brake switch right there. That little white box there. It's the connector for the brake switch. It has a couple of wires coming out of it. So mainly it's like all these grounds that probably give switch grounds to a bunch of items I'm gonna need to work out down the road with the harness. And I have this brake signal, which has like a few connectors on it that goes probably to different items that are activated by the brake switch. It's a 12-volt signal, I believe. So right now I have it connected to the TDI harness. And then the way you feed the signal into that, not signal, but the 12 volt is with the 12 volt wire that I have connected right now, which is this one. So this one's going to be connected to the fuse box, the cabin fuse box. I have a little eyelid connector on it. That's what I'm going to use. So that's the brake switch right there. So you can see like the grounds all coming out of the number 2. The brake switch sense coming out of number 1. And then the fuse is the pink and dark blue, which is connected to the fuse box inside. The only thing I want to clarify with ignition is that on modern vehicle now, like let's say for example, like in this case it's the Volkswagen TDI, which is ignition engine, not a coil system ignition. So on the standard harness, it's made to connect older vehicles that works with coil packs. This one, the coil is going to use we're going to use the coil power as the start run signal, which is important, like because obviously when you start a vehicle that has a coil pack on it, then when you start, you want to have power to the coil pack as well as the starter. So this kind of same principle as ignition, so that's why we're using the coil power to power the ignition on this vehicle. In which case, everything that's going to be routed into the harness, that power, that coil ignition, that coil power is going to be used for the start run power. All right, so right now I'm gonna just do all the connection for the ignition connectors. So this is final, and then clean up all the wires, and then after we're gonna be attacking the light switch. This might be a little messy. So it stays fluid for a little bit. So you have a little bit of time to place it before the soldering is solidifying. This gives you a little bit of leeway. And when it turns green, it's now it's set. Just finished up doing all the connections for the ignition switch. Everything looked pretty solid and seamless like I wanted. So I'm gonna tape this string of cables and make a harness out of it. And like this is gonna be nicely tucked under the dash here. And now we're gonna move on to the light switch. Alright, so I've been going at this for a little bit now. I have a hard time wiring the flashers. It is hard to figure out which wires are going to because the instructions for that wire harness are not very well laid out. And I installed the fuse block like behind the dash, so now it's hard to access and check out. And then sometime I just touch wires together, I burn a fuse and have to go through the entire block because I can't see what's going on. So I've been trying to wire this up for like at least 2 full days. Then been working, so can't figure out how to work this out. I got the new wheel for it, which fits in there, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, so this horn doesn't hold in place there. So I'm not sure what to do. Do I have like to put GB weld to hold it in place, or there's an adapter to fit in there? But it came with the wheel and doesn't fit in it. So poor design, I guess. So I think next step is I think I'm gonna unscrew the fuse box and let it sit in the bottom of the footrest there, so it's easier to read the wires and see where the routing is for those wires. And then hopefully I get these flashers sorted out, because as soon as I have lights going on, this thing is running, so I just need to have some sort of light going on and I'll be legal. So alright, and there'll be light. So I did finally figure it out. So I had the issue. I had fuse that were blown out. So I had the main feed for the combination flasher and the flasher. Both fuse were blown. So now I'm just reusing the old flasher relay that I had, because the one in the harness I don't think is very good. I tried to test it. It's a 2-prong flasher. Can't figure it out to make it work. And then I might have burned it or not. It might have never been working, but like I just take it out of the equation, so it's easier. All right. So combination flasher are this wire. Let me see. Okay, those two are hooked. This one, this one, this one. Okay, this combination flasher here. That's the main power for it. That black and yellow. The black and yellow. That's the headlamp switch output, which I use it to power the combination flasher. There's nothing now, so I'm going to put it on ignition on. So now if I check it, then I have power in it. That's my headlamp output. If I put the combination flasher on and I ground it, I used to have power coming out. Let me see here, I think. There you go. So those are my flasher, all right? So right rear turn, and then so anyway, so that's where my feet's gonna be for the hazard. If I take it out, then I have nothing. All right, so those are the hazard. Now I'm gonna do the turn signal. Have the red and dark brown here, which is the right turn signal. So it shows nothing now. All right, if I turn right, then I have right turn signal. All right, and then if I take my left turn signal, which is left turn, two coming out this way. My left turn, which is, come on, this is brake switch, this is headlamp. Two wires coming out this way. Oh, it's right here. All right, and then I have dark green and red, which is the left side, and then left side. And if I ground it, there you go, and there you go. So that's all my wires. Those two I'm gonna obviously wire to the universal harness for the left hand signal, right hand signal, and like this I'm gonna signal both sides. Now I'm gonna clean up, hooked everything, and then as it is right now, make all the connections solid. And then I'm gonna tie up everything, and then after that it's gonna be a matter of just hooking up all the lights and moving on to the other accessories or items. All right.